What is going on, Arkansas Razorback fans, SEC fans, and college football fans everywhere? Welcome. This is, of course, the Pig Trail Network. And I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by, checking out the content. I appreciate it. You guys know what to do at the end. Like, comment, share the content that you just watched. Social media, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, wherever, message boards. I'd really appreciate it. Of course, if you haven't already, feel free to tap the subscribe button down below. We're talking about this Sports Illustrated article by Andy Staples. Bret Bielema had some things to say about his time at Arkansas, and we're gonna talk about it just a little bit. Some of the things I took away from this article, from this SI article, some of the biggest things. A, Bret Bielema completely underestimated, what it took to win in this league. I mean, he admits to it, right? Down a little further than halfway down. Bielema, and I apologize, my kids are loud. It's hard to find time to record, and that's part of the reason why. My kids are, rah! But Bret Bielema says he admits that he didn't initially realize how deep a team needed to be on both lines of scrimmage to succeed in the SEC West. What? Have you watched the NFL draft? How many of those guys, and you get skill position players too from the SEC too, and I know that's more the Big 12 and the PACs thing, but the majority of the top 20 draft picks are line of scrimmage players from the SEC. You didn't think that hello, I know it's like Captain Hindsight moment. Yeah, of course, but that you have to know that, taking this job, that matters the most. Remember, when he got hired on, the big thing that a lot of the local and national media pundits, all the talking heads, and everyone who's kept up with what Bret Bielema was doing at Wisconsin and the Big Ten, all said the same thing. This is a huge, huge asset for Arkansas because he does the one thing that the SEC prides itself the most on, and that's line of scrimmage, the evaluation and the development of talent along the line of scrimmage. That's what Bret's known for. And you're going to see that at Arkansas. No, you didn't. You didn't see that at Arkansas. It didn't happen. And he says that he didn't initially realize that was going to be something needed. This kind of blows my mind because it's this, A, it's your strength, and B, it's what the SEC is known for. And the other thing, too, is another big thing. He did not understand the state. He didn't understand this university. I love that he would try to, the hashtags, the woo pig sueys, and at the end of every single interview, he would do the woo pig. No matter what, someone could walk by him and just be like, "What's up?" He'd be like, "Woo pig." I love that about him. It showed that he really took a lot of pride in what he did. And he understood. University of Arkansas, this state, these fans in this state, it's all about the Hogs here, and he understood that. But what he didn't understand was how to recruit to this school. I don't think he understood how to market the school, to high school players and to high school coaches too. The guys you really got to convince, the parents, the area in which he recruited. He should have put a lot more emphasis in Texas. He didn't understand. He didn't know what he was walking into at the University of Arkansas. That's what it boils down to at the end of the day. He underestimated the SEC, and he did not know what he was walking into at the university. And that's not any kind of a slight or a diss at the University of Arkansas. It's that previous years to Bret coming here, Arkansas had an entirely different philosophy on how to recruit and how to evaluate talent, the types of talent that you bring in, different offense. And you went, Jeff Long, he went an entirely different direction when you talk about, the hiring of Bret Bielema from Wisconsin. And I think something fans have to realize, especially at programs like Arkansas, you're rolling the dice with every head coaching move. With every head coaching move. Sure, when you hired in Bob Petrino, you felt pretty comfortable, right? But even that was a dice roll. I can remember after his second season, a lot of fans on message boards, on social media, family, friends, everywhere were doubting, I don't know. Yeah, we were a couple of plays away from winning 8 or 9 games, but I don't know if he's going to work out here. And then the next 2 years were great, and then, well, you saw then you had the blonde and the bike and the accident, and it's been a curse ever since. The Hog fans are still trying to dig themselves. The university is trying to dig themselves out of that hole. But Could Chad Morris be the guy? We know one thing, Bret Bielema was not. And I recommend you check out this article. It's not real long, from Sports Illustrated. Again, I'll leave it down below in the description box. I'll leave the link down below there for you. But I think it's a good read. It gives you some insight. I'll tell you who should copy and paste this is Hunter Yurachek. And I hope that Chad Morris works out, but some of the things they point out are really, they're good things to know. Bret Bielema didn't know what he was walking into. He had no connections to the SEC West. He had no connections to Arkansas. These are things that you could probably point to and say, yeah, they definitely had something to do with his slow start and then his ultimate demise, you know. So, but anyways, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.